For 2 billion years, life was immortal. A single bacterium doesn't grow old, it doesn't wither. It simply divides, splitting into two identical versions of itself. In a very real sense, the first cell to ever emerge from the primordial soup is still alive today, scattered across trillions of descendants. But this immortality was a prison. It was a biological loop that led nowhere. Because to stay immortal, you had to stay simple. You couldn't afford complex organs, specialized tissues, or a large body. If one part failed, the whole loop broke. For eons, life was stuck in a stalemate of perfection. To become something greater, to become us, life had to do the unthinkable. It had to learn how to end. It had to invent death. Around 1.2 billion years ago, a new strategy emerged. Cells stopped swimming away from their neighbors. They stayed. They connected. They began to communicate. But a body is not a colony. It is a machine. And for a machine to work, every part must have a specific job. Some cells became sensors to feel the light. Others became muscles to move the group. But there was a catch. These specialized cells, called somatic cells, had to give up their right to reproduce. They gave their energy to the whole, and in doing so, they accepted a deadline. This was the great trade. Life traded the infinite, boring life of a single cell for the finite, glorious complexity of a multicellular body. For the first time, life had a budget, and when the budget ran out, the light went out. To manage this new reality, life wrote a code into the DNA itself. We call it apoptosis, programmed cell death. It sounds like a failure, but it is actually nature's greatest sculptor. It is the reason you have 5 fingers instead of a solid mitten of flesh. While you were in the womb, the cells between your fingers chose to die so that you could grasp the world. Death became the architect of form. By limiting the lifespan of the individual parts, the body could finally evolve at lightning speed. It allowed for aging, for renewal, and most importantly, for the passing of the torch to the next generation. This was the birth of the individual. By embracing a beginning and an end, life unlocked the door to the beautiful, fragile complexity of the animal kingdom. We are the survivors of this trade. We are the masterpieces built by the sculptor of death. The stalemate was over. Life now had engines to power it, a nucleus to guide it, and a deadline to drive it forward. The microscopic era, the invisible war, was finally coming to a close. The ocean was no longer a soup of single cells. It was becoming a playground for giants. The stage was set. The planet was waking up. And very soon, the water would be filled with things that had eyes to see and teeth to hunt. Next time on Before Time Began, the Alien Ocean.